Finance with Melissa and Tony.
Hey, now, what's up, MK Coach? Hey, I love the intro. I'm ready to share some nuggets. Let's share some information. Let's go, MK. Let's go, Coach.
All right. Let me see if I can pull my screen up over here on YouTube. Y'all know I don't never all the way have it together. Let me see. Cause sometimes my watchdog be so slow. I miss comments, but they be going on the on the YouTube screen. Right. So I try to pull both of them up at the same time, but
okay.
You know my stuff here. Let's see here. So today is Thursday. Like we said, we were coming back. We are working on consistency with this channel. We got a big promotion going on. First things first, this might be your first time visiting the channel. My name is Melissa King. I am in the North Alabama area. I have been a home-based business owner for the last 8 years, following suit behind this man over here. Let me just say, I've never been a sales type person, anything like that. So this whole experience was completely new for me. But once I got in and learned what it meant to have a home-based business and how it could benefit me as a divorced parent of one child that did not own a home, and it was just so many benefits that I had to keep it going. And so I've been keeping it going now for 8 years, which is longer than I've ever stayed on any W-2 job. So my goal is to eventually get to a point where my home-based business is my only business. Right now, I got a hybrid situation going on because I do my home-based business, but I also have a W-2 job where I swipe clock, every day. So I'm in the process. But what we come on here to do every week on Tuesdays and Thursdays is share with you guys what brought us over to doing the home-based business, how it benefited us, and how it can benefit you. So, like I said, my partner over here, this is Professor Clopton. I call him Fessa because he has his doctorate in finances from the School of Hard Knocks. Best school you could go to. He got that real life one-on-one relationship with the rises and the downfalls of money. So, introduce yourself, Professor Clopton.
So thank you, Melissa, for introducing me. I am Tony Clopton out of Birmingham, Alabama. We're both from Portland, Alabama, small town called Portland, Alabama. Big things coming out of small towns. I'm telling y'all, we are sharing a membership, y'all. Look, I don't have none of those fancy titles that I went to college for, but I'm telling y'all, I got some common sense that's on swole. I apply the information that I learned just to see if it works before I can venture out and start sharing with other people. Because once you get that knowledge and you apply it to your situation, and then you start seeing some transformation, that's when you feel confident that you can speak on what you have works. So this is why we're here to share with y'all the membership, the financial service membership that we're connected to. And we want to give you guys or share the blessings that we are getting to you guys. So back to you, Coach.
Okay. So let me just throw out there, just for conversation's sake. This is the last week of October. If you are anywhere from the surrounding area of Alabama, you know what weekend this is. Now, this is Magic City Classic Weekend. But I tell you, Tony, I'm thoroughly disappointed. You want to know why I'm disappointed? Did you see my post earlier? You ain't
No,
seen
I
it.
didn't.
I forgot this was Classic Week.
Yeah.
That's how bad it's been as far as, usually for those of us who don't, I'm going to be honest. I didn't go to Alabama State. I didn't go to A&M. So a lot of times I don't go to the game. Sometimes I have been known to do a tailgate. But what I get the most pleasure out of is during this week, all the memes and the gifts and the talking trash. I ain't seen nothing.
It's been kind of quiet, hasn't it?
Is it just me?
I think you're right.
So I'm going to say, I'm going to share with you. This is what I posted earlier today as a sort of a public service announcement because I was trying to figure out what was really going on. I had to put my dog whistles out.
Right.
To RJ Stinson, Adrian Langham, Deja King, your girl Natasha Hood. I ain't seen no trash talking.
You're right.
The way you at,
you know what I think? I think it's probably they already know that A&M gonna whack some butt. They're gonna pull some Hornets wings off their back, and people just don't want to talk about that. That's probably what it is.
You sound a little biased.
Well, I mean, I didn't. Yeah, I guess I could be a little bit about. Yeah. I went to A&M for a small stint. And
then Robin. Robin graduated from A&M. Tommy
graduated. Sister Pluckin, she did her thing. A couple of my buddies went. So yeah, A&M. Booty. Oh, my bad. Let's get back to the show.
I even though I live in the Huntsville area, which is like less than 10 miles from Alabama A&M, and I've had family members to go there too. I also have family members that graduated from state, so I'm usually pretty unbiased on it. But let me tell you what won me over today. Reginald Franklin. You remember Reg? Yeah, he was one of our myEcon associates.
Yeah.
He sent me a picture of Shaq wearing an Alabama State jersey. I said, you know what? How about them Hornets?
Okay.
I was done.
Okay, I got you.
He pulled out my kryptonite.
Yeah.
But I just want to throw that out there. If y'all are in the Birmingham area, this weekend is going to be on Swole. Be careful. Have fun. For all of y'all business owners out there, I'm sure y'all will be promoting your business. That's the good thing about the business that we do. We can take it with us.
Yeah.
So you can pass out business cards right while you're at the tailgate. You can tell people about what we have to offer because this is the best time because right now we have the promo that's going on. Tell them about the promo, Tony.
Okay, so every year the co-founder of the company kind of do a little analysis of the market. They understand that at the end of the year, people be tight on cash. They're thinking about all the holidays that's coming up. You got Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas, and people trying to rush to get all this overtime in. And they thinking people don't have additional cash flow to invest in a business. So he lowers the promo down to a little bit of nothing. So right now, the promo is $10. And then he gives us an opportunity to share our blessing with other people that can't even afford the $10. So we could gift you a coupon. That's on the business owners. We can go ahead and pay the money forward so you guys can actually get started for free. So this is the time you want to maximize your traveling, the mileage. Some of the things that you're spending money on right now can be a taxable, a big deduction for you. I mean, we know people driving up and down the highways and gas prices are up. We know that food is up. We know, hey, how about insurance? If your credit score is low, the insurance could go up. Man, it's a lot of things that you could benefit just by having a $10 enrollment in your business today. So yeah, this is huge. I say anybody that's looking to start a business, this is the perfect time.
Exactly. I think when we came on Tuesday, we pretty much talked about, I was giving my testimony as far as how being able to update my W-4 put me in a better spot. I was able to give a little bit about credit. I don't know how much I said about it, but anyway, I was able to improve my credit. And those two things alone put me ahead of the game, because with me shifting my income and updating my W-4, I brought more money home. I started bringing home an additional $400 a paycheck that I was overpaying in taxes. Well, part of it was overpaying, and part of it was the benefit of starting a business. Either way, it was an additional $400 that I brought to the house, and I was able to do that twice a month, which was $800. And having that additional money helped me pay some things off early, which in turn helped boost the credit score. So, all of that stuff kind of goes hand in hand. So those two things alone pushed me ahead in the game. And then what I was able to do once I had, I paid my car off early, I increased my take-home pay. So, of course, now I got a little extra money to play around with. Well, this business teaches you how not to make financial mistakes as far as investing in things that are not assets. So what I did was shifting my focus on trying to make sure that I was indeed doing better investing. So that's another part of this business. We get investment training from some of the top people in the business that don't tell us what to invest in, but tell us how investing works, the key things you need to look for when you're deciding on investments. I was able to get with a financial planner and let them look at my work 401k and make some changes, because I didn't know what was going on with that. All I knew is they were taking money out of my check. So, increased knowledge means increased money. Knowledge is power, I know it's a saying, but it's true. So, Tony, I covered those things on the last one. What do you want to add as far as like the advantages of starting this business and some of the other great things that come along with it?
Well, you kind of sum most of it up. Like typically the person that comes in, and we'll do a little role playing to give people an idea of what happens when you do start the company. But one of the things I'm going to add is that with this promo, the company compensates you like a referral agent, right? The company compensates you for bringing other people in. Last year, several people had really in the last 3 months of the promo, they were able to create a 6-7 figure income. Now, I don't know if you guys can understand, but a $10 investment was creating 6-figure income earners in 3 months. And it's because of the network marketing side of it. If you have a product or service that people need, right? There are millions of people that need credit repair. There are millions of people that need to increase their cash flow. There are millions of people that need to have some type of tax savings, especially going over into 2024. The last tax seat, the day is December 31st. That's why most wealthy people like to go in and repurchase or upgrade trucks and vehicles and cars and planes, so high-end stuff where they can lower their taxable income. But I'm not going to go too far into that, but Melissa, let's walk through a scenario. If somebody started for $10 today, what are the benefits? How would a $10 membership benefit an employee? Let's just throw that out there. So you are an employee, single mother, you don't have a business, and you want to join. So you saw my post, right? And you asked me some questions.
So I'm gonna do it exactly the way I did it when it did happen, because you can't
Okay.
get no more true to life than
Okay.
the way I started. Because
All right.
okay, so like Tony said, I'm a single. I hate to say single parent. I'm a divorced parent.
Okay.
So it's me and my daughter. She's beyond the age of me dropping her off at the daycare. So I don't get that whatever the little credit they give you for when you do the daycare and stuff. I'm past that. I don't own my house, Mr. Clopton. I'm renting at this point. Um, I work from
Okay.
home. So you saying if I pay this $10, this is gonna change my life. What exactly? I mean, give me
Right.
some. What is it gonna do for me?
Okay. So I've heard what you said. You're divorcee. You got one child, and you don't own your home. You make and you work right every day. So one thing that I noticed is that if you don't understand that most people pay taxes, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I pay
Everybody pays.
taxes.
Okay, everybody pays taxes. Have you been getting a refund?
Hell no.
Okay, there's a reason why. So we're going to talk about how a $10 business opportunity can help you with your finances. So first off, we're going to get you to a point where you can start writing off your lifestyle. Right? You got a cell phone?
Yeah, I
You
got a
have
cell phone.
internet?
I have internet.
Do you have a vehicle?
Yeah, I got a vehicle.
Okay. And you pay taxes with your job. Okay. So what we're going
That's
to do
part
is
of my
show you
problem.
how
That's part of my problem, Mr.
you're
Clarkson.
paying taxes.
I'm paying taxes to the point that I have them take an additional $50 out. I already don't do no allowances. I don't claim nothing. I don't put nothing on that little line. I put zero. And then even when I was
Right.
doing that, when I filed my taxes, they were still telling me I owed them like $2,000-$3,000. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. So you
Right.
know what I did? I started
Okay.
getting them.
So how this thing works is that okay, can you hear me? Uh-oh, I think Facebook trying to knock us off. We're trying to share some information with the people.
I still hear you.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
So Melissa, there are two tax systems in America, right?
Okay.
There's one for employees and one for business owners.
Okay.
Okay. The tax side that you're on, that means they're taking 28 to 33% out of your check, out of your paycheck.
It feels like more than that.
Right. It's probably more than that. So let's say if you got on the other side of the tax system where you can pay less than 18 to 20%, would that sound like it could save you some money?
Yeah, I mean, now I didn't go to school for math, but I know 18 is less than 30.
Okay. So here's the thing. So the thing that you're spending money on right now can be a taxable event for you. So what we want to do is get you signed up in this business so you can actually get credit for the money that you're spending as a business owner.
Hold on. Slow down now. So you want me to give you money so I can get some more money?
Yes.
Break that down.
Okay. So our business, to solidify you as a business owner, if you have a membership with this company, it's going to grant you in as a business owner. And all you have to do is have proper record keeping and an intent to make a profit. Do you think you can do that?
I don't know.
Well, how about let's give it a shot and see what happens. If you follow my lead, I guarantee you we can get your taxes down and put more money back in your pocket. For a $10 investment, do you think that you could do that?
I mean, for $10 investment, I can try, but I still need to hear. I need to hear a little bit. I need to hear some more.
I tell you what, how about I send you a video and then when you watch that,
I don't want to watch no video.
well, you know what? Well, maybe this opportunity is not for you. If you don't have 5 minutes to watch a video,
Hold
well,
on.
maybe.
Hold on. I might can cut out 5 minutes, but don't be so hasty. Don't run off so quick now.
So here's the thing. I ain't got time to try to convince you about a $10 investment. I'm gonna say, look, maybe at this time it's not for you.
You know what? You got a point. Now, $10. I spent $10 just going through the drive-through the other day.
Absolutely.
So this same $10 is gonna give me a business, and I can figure it out within the next 30 days.
Yes.
Okay, it's making a little more sense now. It's coming through a little clearer.
Hey, here's the thing. Here's the thing about our promo. If somebody is trying not to spend $10 for an opportunity to lower their taxes and fix their credit, then I don't have time to try to convince you about spending $10, and $10 don't get you nothing these days.
You're right. So when you put it like that, hey, Robert said $10. Yeah, $10, Robert. You can get started in this business. Because I almost missed my opportunity just then. Because this man told me,
you know what? I ain't got time.
This might not be I'm like, what? You must feel good about what you got to offer if you're willing to walk away.
Hey, listen, you joining my team is not going to make me rich. So I'm like, it's somebody else out there that needs my time. So if you're not ready for this $10 investment, then I'll have to move on. Think about it.
You done pulled the whole role reversal on me. I had to turn around and chase you there.
So that's how you do it. Hey, I'm learning from some of the pros in our business, because I'm gonna tell you, if you try to convince somebody, you don't want to sound thirsty. The thing about it is I know it works. I don't have to try to convince you. I know it works. So I'm looking for somebody that's willing to take the chance to improve their finances. So I don't have time to waste with a $10 investment. As a matter of fact, I could have gave it to you for free, but you didn't tell me the right stuff. I'm like, right. You know something, I'm gonna waste my $10 on you.
Right. You know, and that's a good point too, because I mean, over the last 8 years I've been doing this, I went from being offended to being disgusted to being feeling like I'm not good at this. Mm-hmm. And then what I had to figure out was everybody is just not ready. It's not their season at that time. But I fulfill my responsibility by sharing the information. So as long as I've done that, I ain't just fulfilled my own, I fulfilled it for the IRS too, because all they're telling me I need to do is, like Tony said, have an intent to make a profit and do record keeping. And thanks to the cash flow manager, which is the part of the membership that helps you track all of this. And this cash flow manager it doesn't just work with this business, it works with any business. We sell it works so well, in fact, that we sell that as a standalone product, because you may already have a business that's successful, but you may not be happy with your record keeping. You might feel like it's a pain in the ass when it's time to do taxes because you got to hunt and whatever. So this tool is perfect for tracking things during the year, so that when it's time, if you do it the way you're supposed to, I can slap my own hand. If you do it like you're supposed to, at the end of the year, your records are already there. You don't have to look for receipts. You already have that information. And all it takes is you taking a couple of hours a week. It may not even be that long, because a lot of the stuff in the cash flow manager can be put in and put on repeat. So like if you know, for example, I rent. I know my rent is the same amount every month. I put that in on January 1st or 5th, and I say on the 5th of the month, repeat that payment, and I don't have to go back in and do anything with that because it's being captured because I put it on repeat. So for things like that you're going to be tracking that are regular expenses, you can put that on repeat. What you will have to add in are expenses that come up like that were not planned. So, but the good part is our business pretty much, we're able to do everything on our phone. So if I'm out having dinner and it's a business dinner and it's something that I'm going to write off, I can take a picture of the receipt at dinner, and I still have captured what I need to capture, and I'm not even sitting at home in front of my computer. So they have really made it super easy. And I think there are so many things that are deductions that we don't know about. Because I was shocked to find out about a lot of them. I was also shocked to find out that from year to year, sometimes they change, which is why another great thing about this company is they stay on top of all of that. So if you are plugged in and doing what you're supposed to do, you'll be aware. Because I wasn't as plugged in as I should have been. And Tony had to tell me before we came on about a couple of things that had changed, since last year. But that's the other good part. It's a huge network. Like, we have so many associates that do so many different things. I'm in healthcare. Tony's in automotive. Our two fields, career fields, have nothing to do with each other. But we can still come together and do this business for the last 8 years and have similar testimonies, because it's all about your personal finance and you learning those basic principles. I heard you say something yesterday about we got the blueprint, and that's true. You can take that blueprint and build whatever you need to build to get your finances where they need to be. So, Tony, you can share some more light, Professor. Come on, Guru.
So I know for a lot of people, seeing is believing, and I think that if you don't have the membership, you really, once you get the membership, everything is right in your face. Like,
right.
Some of the founder actually got together with several of the top leaders in our company, and they kind of like got on a round table and say, okay, how can we make this easy and simple for anybody to follow? So it's like, once you get your membership, it's going to train you. You got a university of financial information ball up into a system. So we can sit here and talk to you all day about how great it is. But until you actually get it and say, this one is mine, you really won't really get the full gist of it. So I would say, man, take the $10 investment. It's a small investment to be able to get great returns. Melissa, I mean, we really didn't walk through like somebody that joined the team. Let's say you joined, say, okay, Tony, I'm ready. Right. The first thing I'm going to, yeah, let's go through it real quick.
Hey, Ben Stinker. Good to see you. Okay, so how you want to do it?
Okay, so you say you're ready.
I'm ready. Got my $10.
Okay, I'm going to send you my link, my personal link to sign up.
Gotcha.
Okay, tell me you sign. I'm good. I'm signed up. Now what's next?
Right. Click. I signed up. I got my email to say you in. You got a business. Okay.
Okay. Now all I got to do is tell you to, once you put your password and username in, all you have to do is go to the BMC page. And from there, it's going to have step 1 to tell you what to do from there. And if you got any questions after that, feel free to call me. And for any questions you have. And that's all you do.
Well, and that's literally how it works. Because now, and let me throw this in. Right. Now, to have a home-based business, you're going to have to put some work in. Now, this is not anything where you sign up for $10 and we're going to go dump a bunch of money in your lap. That's not how this works. How this works is, not only are you learning, but you're also sharing and teaching other people how money works. And you can't, unless you get in there and actually learn it or at least read it, you can't really share it. You know what I mean? So we've had a lot of people that sign up, and I appreciate all the people that like to sign up just because, you're my homegirl, you're my cousin, you're my this, I'm going to sign up. But with this type of business, even though the support is appreciated, it's more about this business is for you. So you signing up just to help me out really is not helping you. So it's at that point that I'm usually like, because I've had people that have signed up with the business, and I come back 2 or 3 months later and ask about, I still haven't opened it up yet. You ain't even signed in. You ain't done nothing. So And so it's one of those type of things where the way this is set up, if you're not going to take advantage of the benefits of having a home-based business,
Right.
it really defeats the purpose for you to sign up. And I know that may sound crazy, me telling people before they even look at it, don't do it. But our whole basis behind doing this is not, now of course I would like to be rich, but it's not about getting rich. My thing is there are so many people out there like us who are, if only they had a little bit of guidance and a little bit of direction about what to do with their money, could be in a much better position than they're in right now. And that's my thing. I want to see us move to a better position. And a lot of times, the reason we're not able to do it is simply because we don't know. But
how about I share this? Let me share this, Melissa. If I have known, me being in the auto industry 10 years ago, I probably wouldn't have filed bankruptcy, because when the auto industry went down, I had 2 rental properties and the tenants couldn't pay. So I had 3 mortgages on me that I couldn't pay on my pay. So if I would have known the first strategy in myEcon, and that was to properly adjust my W-4, I probably could have got about an extra $800 to $1,000 that I could have used to keep me afloat. You see what I'm saying? So
right.
when we talk about this business, you want to know, well, why did you join? Well, I want to be able to increase my cash flow, and I want to improve my credit score.
Exactly.
Or I joined because I like the travel savings that you guys offer, or I need to learn more about investing. So it's so many different components to myEcon that, hey, how about I need some tax savings because my daughter is of age now. My son is out of the house. I don't have no more deductions. You don't have to have another kid. You can own a business and get tax deductions from that. So that's what a lot of tax preparers would tell somebody. And I think my tax preparer said, well, you might need to get you a kid and get you a house. Well, how about this? If a home-based business can offer up to 400 tax deductions, why not just operate as a business owner and leave a kid and leave the house if you ain't ready?
I got that same advice. Well, you need to either buy a home or maybe think about having a baby. And I'm like, that ain't nothing. They said it like, okay, I'm gonna go get pregnant tonight.
No. Let me ask you something. Why is it that a tax preparer, because I was told that too, why is it that they not even consider a business because they have a business? Why wouldn't they initiate that you can get these huge tax breaks if you operate as a business owner? Why is that so taboo? Why is that not being relayed to the the person that's getting their taxes done? Why not?
Maybe they don't, and this is a valid concern. When I first talked to you about this, although everything was sounding great, in the back of my mind, I kept saying, what business can I do? I'm not good at nothing enough to start my own business. Like, what I'm gonna do? And maybe for the tax preparer, they don't tell people because the next question might be, what business am I gonna
do? Yeah, I got you.
If they don't know about, because this was really, when you told me that this was the business, and I'm sitting there on the phone like, what's the business? What you doing? Like, what is the business? And it's just, and I know a lot of people, as soon as they hear sign up, they think, what is it? Pyramid. Oh, that's one of them things where you got to sign up a bunch of people. Let me tell y'all, I have been doing this for 8 years. I don't have 1 million people under me. Now I do know people who have been very successful at building a team. That is not my testimony. But I'm still eligible for those same tax savings that person who's building that team has. Now that person's getting a way bigger check than me. But that doesn't change the fact that when it's time for me to do my taxes, I get the same write-offs, just not at the,
level.
I'm 100 out, maybe 1,000.
That's a great point. That's a great point that you said, because see, people like to compare themselves to somebody, and it's like, hey, I'm not a great seller. I can't talk like you. So the thing
Right.
about it is once you will get convicted when you start using the membership. If you
Mm-hmm.
got credit issues, dive into the do-it-yourself credit repair system so you can say, hey, I went from a 528 to a 750, and you can start banging your chest. Or you
Right.
can say, man, they were killing me on my check, and now I'm getting all my money back in my check, and now I can go do this and go do that. So that's a testimony in itself where you can start sharing with your friend that's next
Right.
door to you, saying, girl, they killing me. They take working all this overtime, and I don't see none of my money. Well, girl, have you adjusted your W-4 yet?
Right.
And then they're gonna be like, what? Like, girl, let me show you this in my business.
You lost your sound.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you back. You back.
Yeah. Okay. So I was saying is that once you learn how to adjust your W-4 and get your pay rate, you know what the biggest thing about the big three it's they on strike, right? And one of the biggest thing is that they feel like they need more money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how about if the myEcon, if the income shifting was a big thing and somebody could get, you know, 2,000-3,000, you know, $200 to $500 back on their paycheck, that could keep some people happy.
Right. Right.
And nobody has to give you that. It's just you need to understand how to properly adjust your W-4. So, man, I think we have something very unique that you don't have to sell anything to get profitable, to get cash
Right.
flow positive, if you understand the strategies of getting wealthy.
And it's all, the biggest thing is mindset. You have to learn to think like an entrepreneur or a business owner. You have to learn to live your life. You know, I always say you don't add the business to your life. You make your life a business. And it's possible to do that if you have the right mindset. You look at every opportunity as an opportunity to do business and you turn it into that. Like there are so many times that I've been in line and stuff, and I'm not your most, you know, you might can't tell by how I run my mouth on this thing, but I'm not your most vocal or outgoing person, right? So there are plenty of times that I've been in the stores and you know, you can't avoid a line. It's gonna be a line somewhere. So imagine yourself in line at Target and somebody's standing behind you and they're talking about, oh, this line moving slow. I've been at work all day. I've been on my feet. And I had to come in here and do this. And then everything's so high. They have basically opened the conversation for you to mention that you have a business. And like, yeah, I feel you. But, you know, because I have a home-based business, you know, it makes it a little easier on me. Y'all just standing in line anyway. So why not start a conversation? There's been plenty of times that people have done that to me. And I have, you know, bought their product because, you know, you just standing there talking. And if it's a product that you need, and who don't need money? That is like the best product in the world to sell.
Ain't it though?
I can sell you some money, so to speak.
Yeah.
Because it's like, and a lot of it is so simple. But you know what I found too, Tony, and it's a shame, but a lot of times people will not try things based on the message.
That's right.
If I don't look like a person that knows, you know, or speak or carry myself like a person that's rich, you may not believe what I have to say. But at the same time, if I can show you a check stub, I can show you a credit score, I can show you where I was and where I am. I mean, what's the problem now? But a lot of people are passed over because of who's delivering the information.
I'm glad you say that. The prime example, have been telling my wife about this business for, you know, like last 5-6 years. So the founder of the company comes in. She met him for the first time. So everything that I was telling her for the last 4-5 years, it only took him 30 minutes for her to get it.
Right. But that's because she know you.
Yeah, she couldn't get past this. Like I heard you, but I just heard him. Oh, he
Right.
made sense. Oh, okay.
It's amazing because every now and then I will send you like some stuff I'll see on Instagram or something, and it'll be this blonde housewife that's telling you the same stuff that we're saying, and I'll send you like, look at this, look how many likes and stuff. I say the same doggone thing, but sometimes, unfortunately, it's got to come from somebody other than yourself. Because even with my friends, and I'm not, not that my friends have to do exactly what I do, but there have been times I've had conversations with them, and different ones will mention something that they heard on TV or on the news or something like that, and I'm like, what? I say that all the time. Hey, hood table, the hood table that peeped in over here.
What's up,
How
hood
you
table?
doing, girl?
Hey, now we just here cutting up, talking about life and folks judging you by the color of your skin, what you're driving, what part of town you live in. You're gonna deal with all that. They say Jesus was born in a manger, and they ain't listening to him, so they ain't gonna listen to you either.
Now I'm not gonna 100% say, because I'm a skeptic myself. I will be honest. I am skeptic when it comes to certain things, but like, if you can show me, that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? If you ran across me because you seen me standing there with a picture of my credit report and it said 837, I mean, what? Me lying to you about my credit ain't gonna help me none. It's not gonna help me one bit. So, but certain people, a lot of times people want messages delivered a certain way, but that's the great thing about having a business, especially this one. There are no pre-qualifications. You don't have to have a certain skin color. You don't have to have a certain height. You don't have to have a certain hair color. You don't have to be from a certain region in the United States. As long as you can read, follow instructions, and apply it, you can do it.
That's right.
And one of the best things that I walked away from this is, people always talk about generational wealth. It's not just a thing for people to say. And it don't just mean when I die, my insurance policy is gonna pay out so much money. Generational wealth can be spread not only with money, but with information. Because think about it. If I had the knowledge that I had now, if my dad is no dummy, he's a smart man, doctor, all of that don't mean nothing when it comes down to no money.
That's right.
If he had known the information that I know now and was able to pass that down to me and my brothers when we were, my daughter, because I've been talking to my daughter about this stuff since she was 5. If I had been hearing that all my life, man, you wouldn't have been able to tell me nothing. I would, because I have made over the years so many bad financial decisions. It don't matter. It's like we say all the time. It don't matter how much money you make if you ain't holding on to none of it.
That's right.
And I have had some excellent jobs. I made some excellent money, but it don't matter if I made bad financial decisions.
Right. Because they always say that, making money is subject specific. So think about this. It could be a professor in college that teaches economics. You would think that he would know everything about money. He should be a billionaire. He probably wouldn't even be teaching if he was making that kind of money. But the thing about it is corporate America is funding higher learning. So they're telling you and showing you how to become an employee, which is going to keep you on the struggling side of the tax system. Now, if you're not learning about how taxes work and how to increase your credit score and investing, the stuff that they're teaching you is how to go to somebody's job, right? So think about it. The people that are teaching you about money are not wealthy in college, then there's a problem.
Right, because they driving the same car I drive. Eating at the same places I eat, But, and I hate to bring out the conspiracies, but by design, it is not beneficial for everybody in America to own a business, because at that point, who's going to work the business? So they're not going to encourage everybody to go out and start their own. Now, true enough, the government does encourage business ownership because they want to keep the economy moving. But at the same time, they also want warm bodies to be in these businesses to, you know,
But look, I think I done did I'm the warm body. I done did my 20 plus years. I think it's time for me to come off that thing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
How
still
long is too long? I'm like, hey, I'm tired. I'm tired, and I want my money now. I'm tired. I'm taking my money. I want to invest it. I want to live the life that I want to live. But listen, I'm sick of it. You hear me?
Sick of it. You know what? Because I'm like, I don't even know how warm my body is no more. It might be just lukewarm. And you know how it is once you get to a certain point, all of us are pretty much dispendable. They're going to push out the old model, bring in the new model, and the thing of it is, they can bring them in cheaper.
A computer, AI taking over. You better find yourself something else to do. You better find something else to do. I'm telling y'all, because these jobs is not paying, and they replacing people all day, every day. I'm telling y'all, find you a home-based business. If you're at home most of the time, don't be sitting around looking at TV, because this is a distraction that they done gave you all of this entertainment to trick you out your money. We got a membership that puts money in your pocket. We ain't trying to snatch it out. So get your membership that's going to show you how to get some of this money back. Tanya
said she done made a lot of bad decisions, and she still makes some. But the thing is, Tanya, we doing better. You know, and since I know Tanya, she done bought a house. She still got her cake business going. Her YouTube business is on point. She is somebody that I'm trying, you know, where she is, especially YouTube is where I'm trying to get to. And so, like you said, you know, people, I don't know. Oh, and thank you for the compliment. She said she liked my haircut. People get caught up into what they don't have time to do, or how this is not going to work for them. But these are the same people, and I'm guilty myself. The membership that I have with myEcon is what, $39.95 a month. That's $39.95 that's coming out, that's giving me a website, a business, write-offs, deductions, help me improve my credit score, all of that stuff. I did all of that with a one-time investment, and this was 8 years ago. It was $100 and some. Unlike everything else, the price that went down. Right now, we telling you can get started for 10, and if you know the right people, like me and him, you might get started for free.
Right. But, look, let me. I gotta jump in, because you done sparked something in me when you said that. So think about this right here. When you pray to God and ask Him to help you, to share and send me a blessing, that blessing can come inside of an opportunity. It's up to you to see what it can be. It ain't gonna just happen overnight. You got to pray about that thing and say, Lord, help me out of this situation. And He starts sending you people. Because if God came down here and talk to you right up in your ear, you would run off and take off running. I'm gonna tell you, He's gonna send people to give you word. And sometimes you just got to look, okay, I done heard this thing a couple of times. I'm struggling with my credit. I need to increase my my take-home pay. I know I need to do that. That'll help me with my car note or pay my house or whatever the case may be. And all you have to do is just step out on faith and get it done.
The hood types, I need to order one of those budget booklets so I can keep track of everything I spend my money on every month. All you need is a cash flow manager.
That's it. All day.
That's what we got. It's the same thing. It's just an electronic version of a book.
Yep.
And it's as a standalone product, it's $9.95 a month, which is a write-off. If you have
we're gonna give you a 7-day free trial. We're gonna let you try it out and see how it works.
Exactly. You got it with you at all times on your phone. But yeah, I mean, that my point is, people will put so much. It's like when we were doing the little wordplay earlier, and I was like, well, I don't know. And you're like, you know what? Maybe this ain't your time. I pay that $39 a month for this, but I also pay $21.99 a month for Netflix. I have a membership to Sam's that I pay for $45 a year. I don't go to Sam's. But I don't let it go because I'm scared as soon as I let it go, I'm going to need something from Sam's.
Yeah.
Same thing with Netflix. I ain't watched nothing on Netflix in about 3 months.
Right.
But as soon as I let it go, a new Bridgerton or something gonna come out, and I'm just like, dang, but when you think about, it's like when you put it in a context like that, there are so many things that we are paying for that we may not even be using, and this is something that's gonna put money in your pocket instead of just, I actually had to sit down. I was looking at. I didn't realize how many memberships I had on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I have quite a few memberships on YouTube, and when I got them, it was like, oh, it's $1.99 a month. Who gonna miss that? When you start lining it up, I got to looking at it like, now wait a minute.
Man, too many people is getting entertained and distracted and tricked out of their money. I mean, a small number here gonna add up to a big number. It feels good. You're enjoying yourself. You're laughing and giggling.
Right.
But man, I'm telling you, money flying out your pocket. It's flying out your pocket.
Yes, Tanya, this is perfect for you. If you need something like that, this is for you. And what she said, she have a membership to Sam's. Yeah, I don't use I ain't gonna lie. I haven't been to Sam's in probably about 4 or 5 years. But I'm one of them people. Like, as soon as I let it go, that's when I'm gonna need something first. And then my daughter will come through. Mind you, ain't nothing coming out of her pocket. I think I was telling you about this, Tony. I was sitting down showing her the budget and what we pay for every month. And I was like, we have the home security system. And I was like, I've been contemplating about the home security system because we're at home all the time. We live in a gated community. She was like, let it go. I'm looking at her like, you can make a financial decision just like that. She like, we don't need it. I'm like, well, all right. Maybe you should be in charge of the money instead of me. Because she just came through, and in 2 seconds, she like, cut it. We don't need it. I wonder how she gonna feel about that gaming budget. For them little games she be wanting me to. Let me see. She said, if you get membership, I'll be one of your members. Which membership? Time. And that's one bill that I want to get rid of, my security alarm. Yeah, I mean, with the alarm system, it almost gets to be like a security blanket. You know what I mean? When I first got started with ADT, it was when I did a lot. I was away from home a lot, and I was back and forth. That was when I was in Birmingham. I was back and forth, bringing Naya down to my parents' house to stay, and it was like I felt better knowing that I had an alarm system. So now that was before I started working from home, and I just never cut it off. And I'm just like, do you really need that? And I'm just be like, I ain't cut it off yet. Right. Okay, she said, all right. If you get YouTube membership to have members on your channel and I'll purchase them. Oh, okay. Girl, I ain't nowhere close to getting on membership. I was checking my watch time hours. They lowered it down to 3,000. I have 945. So yeah, I ain't no membership in my near future unless I start coming on live, which we are coming on live doing our Tuesday, Thursday. So that should help some. But yeah, I ain't in no threat of being monetized no time soon.
So check this out. So the people on YouTube, if we had more members in myEcon with the $10 membership, like I say, with just for 100 people in your business, you're looking at anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 a month on a $10 investment. So this is big, y'all. And so this membership, like I say, I've seen 6-7 figure earners in the last 2 or 3 months of the year. This is what is crucial. myEcon is known for creating a bunch of 6-7 figure income earners because of a $10 membership that people need, right? And now Melissa, you said something. Now I'm gonna tell you, there's been several people that have quit in this business, and a couple of them come back and say, man, I got to get back with you on that myEcon tip. Because guess what? They realize that the deductions and savings they had, they don't have them no more. And
That's why I can't quit.
You can't quit. If you know how this system works, you would never give up. You would never quit, because this business is going to keep you from having to owe money out for the rest of your life. Lowering your taxable income to zero is a wealth strategy. This is what wealthy people do. They do not overpay their taxes. They don't have those high bills. They get money back.
Exactly.
You should not be paying out of pocket if you know how deductions work. If you had this business, it would make all the sense in the world to never quit.
Right. Yeah, I can't. Before I started this business, I've always, made a decent salary. When I started, I was at a 6-figure salary, but that was 8 years ago. 6 figures now ain't nothing compared to 8 years ago. But I was having to pay a high tax rate because of my income. When I was able to move that aside, they let me know I ain't going nowhere. I got to make this business work no matter what. If I have to stand outside with a sign saying join myEcon, I need to stay in here because I need a home-based business.
Right.
I can't. I'm not willing to walk away from the benefits of having a home-based business.
Absolutely.
After knowing how hard it was before I had one. Okay, Vonda says, is the cash flow manager a standalone product?
Oh, Melissa, you answer that, because my sister-in-law gonna make me call her in a minute. You gonna answer that? I can't answer. You go ahead, Melissa.
Vonda, you done did something I ain't never seen. You done left Tony speechless. I ain't never seen that happen before. But yes, Vonda, it is a standalone product. If you already have a business and you just need a way to track your expenses and stuff, you can buy it for $9.95 a month. My sister-in-law, I don't know if she still uses it, but she purchased it and she was very happy with it and everything. So yeah, it's a standalone product.
Oh, I'm glad you answered that. I wasn't gonna be able to.
That was like a magic trick. I ain't never seen Tony. Have you ever seen Uncle Tony speechless? I really Tony got choked up. Yeah.
Oh
Uncle
man.
Tony, you good?
I'm good. I'm fine, baby.
She had to come check on you. I heard always smile like, ain't no way.
Oh man.
Well, yeah, boy. Yeah, the hood table. Yeah, I haven't let my system go yet. I don't know if it's just out of habit or what, but and it would be different if I go somewhere all the time, but still. Anyway, but yeah, that's one of the things.
We're approaching our hour. We don't want to hold
we
out.
Sure are. Yeah. So thank y'all, everybody who came out and joined us, especially the Hood Table, who has a YouTube channel. Y'all check the Hood Table out. She talks about everything from the Hood Table to the White House. Very entertaining, very fun site to visit. I saw, who else did I see on here? Binge Thinker. Y'all check Binge Thinker out. Thank you, Robin Clopton, for coming through.
Hey, sis.
Vonda Horton Macklin.
Hey, sis. My family on.
Okay. I'm about to say that. I'm about on my side. Oh, the Hood Table. The Hood Table. I claim the Hood Table. But anyway, thank y'all for coming through. Have a good night. We'll see y'all next week. Go Hornets. Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs.
Magic City Classic. All right?
All right.
We out.
Thank you for being a part of the conversation. Now, are you ready to start your home-based business? If your answer is yes, contact Tony or Melissa to get started today.